Whew. Just finished the feeding over here at Grandpa Daw's Farms. The order has changed up just a little bit by putting them in these shelters, which is awesome. But I got a little out of order and I got an invasion by the big goats into the little goat. It was chaotic. I'm sweating and it's nice and cool out here. Look what's behind me. Yes, I know I'm on camera. I also know they know I'm the only son that's here while they're gone right now, so I don't really care if I take one of these feeders and he ain't here and can see me on camera. He'll just go buy another one. It's family love. It's an early Christmas present. That's what it is. So I'm gonna empty one of these out and put it in the back of the truck and take it back with me. Hey, which one of these hay feeders do you guys like the least? Is it this one? What do you say? Which one looks newer? Which one's in better shape that you guys haven't beat the tar out of? I think they're identical. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the hay from that one, put it in this one, and then put that in my truck. You said I wouldn't do it.
Oh my goodness. What did you do?
I've been to Retired Ralph's Rental Emporium. That place has everything. And some of the stuff, oh, you got an itch. Some of the stuff that he's got in use, he's hardly even using. There wasn't a full hay feeder over there at the Emporium.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I threw the hay from one into the other and said, mine?
Oh my
I
God.
haven't heard from him yet either, so I don't think he knows. I didn't sign the waiver or anything, I just took it. I'm just kidding, guys, I'm kidding. I know a lot of you said in the premiere in the comments, like, you can't take that from him, he got a perfect setup, da-da-da, he's been too good to them, man. I know, I agree. I just got back from Tractor Supply. Shannon and I bought this one, although I really wanted to steal Dad's. They got me at Tractor Supply though. Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. We have been swimming for the past few days.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Shannon did a great job at getting that over our hay feeder so that when it is raining, the goats can still get in there and eat their hay and stay dry.
And they've left it.
Yeah. Are we in your way? Are you trying to, is there something you
Did
need,
you want the video to be about you?
Are you busy? Do we just need to show you today, buddy? We'll just be quiet. You tell all the stories, okay? Ready to go. Oh, you snorted the lens. Thanks, man. That was not the happiest look from Herc today.
Oh, he found a route to try to get up.
Oh, there's the whimper. What's up, big buddy? How are you, Hercules? You got some dirt on your nose. Have you been excavating?
Oh yeah, he dug up a bone today.
Oh, one of his that he buries in his 285,000 different places?
I was watching him, he just kept digging and digging and digging, and finally I was like, what are you digging for? And he finally pulled out his bone. It was pretty stinking cute.
That's a good boy. Yeah, guys, we have had between 5 and 6 inches of rain in how long? What was it, over 48 hours?
No, it was like 3 days.
Oh.
Well, yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
So 72 hours.
Whatever.
Herc, man, I hope you're okay with all these birds, man. What do you think, big fella? But with all this rain, we are thankful. We live on a hill. We live on multiple hills, technically. And we've got a big ravine back here. We got a big ravine up here, and all this rushes down to a ravine kind of down at the base of Goatville. So we really don't have any places where any of our structures or our animals are that flood.
Right.
But we have an impromptu pond. If you guys have been with us for a while, you've seen if we get a heavy downpour of flash flooding, we will actually have three different places that it will pool and make a temporary pond. And it's a lot of fun, especially when you got the Bruno man meeting water for the first time. That's a good boy, Herc man. We haven't had rain like this before, buddy. Got some washout on my driveway I'm gonna have to clean up, that's for sure. Hey, we got a pond and a river. That's fun. Bruno, are you gonna trace it all the way back, buddy? Hey, stay over here, big guy. What you think, big fella? You've never seen rain like this. We haven't seen rain like this out here. Not quite like this. There's walnuts floating in the water along with anything and everything else. Oh, you know how to take a bad day and turn it into a good one, buddy. It's not a bad day. It's just a non-productive day. Hard to feed your animals day. You think he's a water dog? Oh man, he's in heaven. Trying to see if he'll go deep enough to where he's got to swim. You think he's a water dog?
I think he's a water dog.
I'm standing out here in the lightning, holding an umbrella. So are you. And he's playing in water.
He's playing in the water.
I told him that water is a conductor of electricity, and he said, I don't care.
He says, what's a conductor? What's electricity?
Don't let your animals do this in the rain and the lightning.
This is the most rain I've ever seen down here, babe.
This is a record. I was, watching all the streams. Like you see that how it looks like a stinking river cut through over here. We have not had this type of rain yet in 3 years.
Yeah.
Gives me visions for a pond though. Dun, dun,
Golly.
dun.
That's a lot of water.
I want a pond right there. Want that pond. Be perfect.
You crazy birds, go to your shelter.
Bruno's gonna dig you a hole, babe. I noticed he was throwing it on your boots a second ago.
Yeah, he's real sweet like that. So that was Monday night. You guys saw me coming home from getting our video uploaded, and that's what I came home to. I mean, it was flooded everywhere. Different places on our road had flooded and gone over the road, and it was just kind of crazy. So we've gotten a lot of rain in the last few days. It's nice to see some sunshine.
Yes, it is. The temperatures have dropped too. I don't think the highs are in the 70s anymore. We may have some here in the coming days, but
60s.
it's beautiful. He lives in his own world. Hi, big buddy. So I went into Tractor Supply because I need bird food for my guineas because I was short a bag. I miscounted the last time. I forgot we have 30 birds. They go through it way faster than 5 did.
Yeah.
In fact, we didn't even give the 5 much food through the spring.
I mean, they ate the bugs.
Bugs, yeah, they ate a lot of them, but 5 of them, yeah, we needed 30. Well, they got me at Tractor Supply. I was also looking for hats because I wear hats every day.
You have 10 million hats.
I know, but look how dirty this one is.
Pick one of your others.
Well, it's dirty too.
All of them.
Yeah, when they get dirty, you gotta buy a new one. I don't know, what's the trick for washing hats? I've actually looked it up. There's a lot of different things. When I was a kid, I just left them out in the rain, and it kind of seemed to work. It doesn't work nowadays, because when I was a kid, I wasn't doing the stuff I'm doing now.
And we don't have a dishwasher, so don't tell us to put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you're looking at the dishwasher right there. Yeah. I don't like to do dishes. I'm not very good at it. My hands don't fit in things. I make excuses.
That's the excuse.
But I'm standing in line, and you guys know my wife, I love her to pieces, but she has a complex. She steals every one of my tape measures. I have probably 30 on the property, and she's kind of like Hercules. Like, they just disappear. She walks around, finds places to use them, and then she buries them. I think that's what she's doing. And even you guys have sent some that say Kyle's, not Kyle's. And so she knows not to take that one, but she still does. So you guys know when you're at the store, Tractor Supply, Walmart, anywhere you go, right there at the checkout, they try to pick the things that anybody just impulse buys. And they know, I think it's a common thing, that maybe wives steal tape measures a lot. Look what they had.
One for you and one for me.
Wrong-o! I thought you were gonna say that, and I was like, man, it's a 2-pack. That means I can take them both to my work site, have them both there, and then when you walk off with one, I still have another one. And I'll make sure I keep that one on my belt.
That's a great idea.
You're not even gonna fight me for the other one?
Well, you already said I'm gonna walk off with it, so.
Well, and hey, look, it matches all my other tools. I'm not like a big DeWalt fanboy by any means, but when
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure, because I would love to try some of the other brands. But when you've invested as much as I have in my DeWalt tools, and I have 10, 12, 15 batteries, I don't even know how many I have, you got to stick with DeWalt. So now, whatever tool I'm using, it'll match my tape measure, and I think it'll measure better. Hey, but there is something I'm a little happy about for you.
Does it have fractions on it?
Dun,
Yes,
dun, dun.
this is a tape measure for me.
No, honey, it's not. See, it says DeWalt's yours.
But the
Not
fractions
yours.
are for me because you already know how to read these lines and I don't.
That's so when I'm holding stuff and I have to hand you the tape measure to measure, you don't say, it's 2 and 5 lines. What lines, babe? How long are the lines? So major win, and they were only like 20 bucks maybe. I think
for
the
buying
combo.
me some new tape measures. I really appreciate
My
it.
heart already hurts seeing those in your hand.
That's really sweet of you.
Yeah, well, it is. I love you. I'll win this one. New tape measure, that's fun.
Is
All
that
right.
what you told me I was going to be so excited about, that you got a new tape measure?
I got 2. That's the exciting part. It ain't just 1, 2.
All right.
I mean, it's like theft protection right out of the gate. Hey, hey, ho, hey, ho. These birds, guys. Remember when I lied to you and I told you, oh, the guineas aren't that loud? I lied. Yep, I'm gonna remind you. If you want silence and peace, don't get guineas. Don't do it. They will quiet down later, but I don't see that day coming ever, at least in the present. We love our guineas. And now it's just kind of, I think even at night, like when they're sleeping and they're not making noise, I still hear them in all my thoughts.
I hear them when I'm watching TV. I'm like, did I just hear a bird? Is something going on? Is something attacking our animals?
It really messes with me when you're editing and it starts playing and I'm freaking out like, oh, what are they alerting at? What's going on? Me and Bruno are looking around and you're just over there giggling like, I got you good.
It happens.
Okay, well, it is very evident that we have needed another hay feeder. And some of you guys mentioned like, hey Kyle, use your creativity, build one. And I've thought it through. I've designed a few in my head. I even started building one. But there are some things in life when you don't have time for that, you're just like, it's just easier to go buy the one that's specifically designed for this very thing. But you can see right now even, I think, look how much hay is already missing from this morning's feeding and they are still going to town. So we're gonna see if we can get that other one in there and get hay in it and see who goes to the new one. You know, for some reason when I go to Tractor Supply and I'm like, hey, I need to buy that heavy hay feeder thing in the back, you know, and then the lady comes and opens the gate and I pull down there and then she just stands there. She looks at me, looks at my truck and stands there.
So are you saying that she didn't even help you load it?
Didn't even offer. I walked over, I pointed at it, she looks at the numbers on the side, she goes, yep, that's the one, 882 something something. I was like, cool. We're gonna do this?
Nope.
So I carried it. And guess what? We got fresh red paint. So all that red that you see on Luigi's horns especially, we're gonna add to that.
Lovely.
Yeah, I like the custom color. I don't know any other goats that have red horns. Alrighty. Yep. No, it's okay, ma'am. I don't need help with it.
Oh yeah, would you like me to get the gate for you? I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I'll tell you what though. Is that fence hot?
I don't think so.
We'll find out.
It actually is flashing green right now. It might be hot. Did you get shocked?
I don't know.
It is actually flashing green right now.
Is it? Let's find out. Yeah, it's pretty weak though. I need to clean off that solar panel. Are you guys already wondering where's the hay? This is a good sign. They've already accepted it. They're not rejecting the new hay feeder, but they do think it's a little
Empty.
Boys. These guineas are teasing Herc and Bruno.
I took my hoodie off and now I'm kind of cold.
Come in here in the shade, it should help.
Yeah.
All right, guys, where do you want the other one? We scoot this one back or do we want to run them this way?
I think we need to run them that way.
Will you guys let me move this while you're eating? Don't anybody get mad at me, okay? Especially you, Spruce. Boom, it's buried. Spruce looked up at me like, really? I'm busy. Here, Spruce, walk with me, buddy. Golly, it's buried in the hay.
I think you just said stop.
We don't usually, the rain's not usually falling this way. Okay, so we're gonna need to go get a third one just for Spruce alone.
What a bully.
Yeah,
Look
this
at
one
him.
you really gotta watch yourself. Oh, guys, there's a daisy there. Not a girl, keep the peace. Yeah, separate those two. Yeah, just get out of the way. Just get out of the way, sweetheart. This guy. Okay, Larry, yeah, you're onto the right thinking, buddy. Let's get this one set up for you. And then everybody can let Spruce have his, and everybody else use this one. I'm excited about this.
I am too.
We've needed this for a while.
Yeah, 11 goats is a lot to feed.
Herc, man, what do you think, buddy? You gonna welcome the new hay feeder? That's that boy. You kind of got that curly tail on like you're in work mode. You're definitely not in cuddle mode right now, I can tell you that. Okay, let me go get some hay for it. You filled that up after feeding?
Uh-huh.
And that's how much I've already gone through?
Yep.
Golly.
A lot of hay. They may need to get out and graze for a little bit today.
Not a bad idea. Does that mean Herc meets Bruno? Are we up to that today?
Not while they're grazing.
But yeah, I want to do just the two of them first.
Yeah.
That's a teaser right there. I want to do that real bad. I'm still nervous, but it's only one way to find out.
It's true.
Man, I could have saved about $300 and just bought a few buckets. They think there's something special about the hay out of the bucket. What was I thinking?
Till they knock it over and it's all over the ground.
Yeah, they have a tendency to do that. Watch out, Bluesy. All right. Spruce, are you gonna start on the you gonna start on the new one, buddy? The three littles are the smartest of the bunch. They're like, hey, everybody went over there. Let's hang at this one.
You smart babies.
Man, there has been a lot of those little, I don't even know what it is. Those little things right there will stick right in your hand.
Yeah, those do not feel good.
And when you're breaking the hay up, man, my hands are kind of finally about tough enough that it doesn't really bother me, but you'll still get a pretty good stinger every once in a while.
Well, it's like it puts those little thorns in your fingers and
It holds
catches
on.
you off guard.
Yeah, well, and you can I've had so many splinters from hay. So the point in that message is always wear gloves when you're getting hay, just like me.
Yeah.
I ain't putting gloves on to put my hay in.
These are content goats.
I don't think they have a problem with the new feeder at all.
No, I think the only problem is going to be if it runs empty.
Yeah, we'll see how red their horns are. She'll get a red snout every once in a while because she's got that white on her face. It's really Ouija.
You think, Bluesy?
She gonna run Mama off? Spruce usually lets, ow, look. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Ow!
Yeah, that's in there. Fun. Spruce, why aren't you letting Daisy eat with you? Normally you let her come and hang by your side.
Not today.
Hey, hey, boys. You tell him, Sheriff. You tell him, Sheriff.
No, Mama got smart. She went to the other feeder.
Atta girl.
You're a smart one, huh?
She usually makes some of the best decisions based on her age and experience in life. You think she knows how good she's got it here?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the folks that had her before and they were good and everything, but we might go over the top just a little bit to spoil these guys.
I think she knows.
I appreciate it. All right. Okay, I know. You're getting a little playful, aren't you, Hercules?
I think we have some happy goaties.
I think we do too. All but this guy, because he's never happy. You're a mess. All right, we'll get out of your way. I want to see what you guys do just kind of on your own. Bruno decided it's not time to be productive, it's time to play.
Yep.
The other P word.
He likes that word better.
He's pretty darn good at it too.
Yeah, he is.
So guys, we have not seen that much rain. I think the first couple inches literally came down in less than 2 hours, and it was flash flooding. My driveway has never been hit so hard by all these ruts and everything. So I've got the rake and I've got the box blade, and I'm gonna throw on probably the rake first, just kind of move the material around I don't know. I'm not the most proficient at driveway maintenance yet, but I can just drive up and down and rake it and push it and level it all out, and that's what we're gonna do. But look at this. I mean, it was rushing. In fact, our friends, Trevor and Amanda, they also have a lot of property, and they've got a real steep driveway, and they just had rock brought in for the construction crews that are building their house. And he spread it all the way down the driveway. He texted us late that night to check on us and vice versa. And he said, yeah, my entire driveway is now at the bottom of his driveway. So he's got a lot more to do.
Yeah.
Ours is fortunately very compacted because it's been driven over for a couple of years now. A lot of heavy equipment up and down here, all that good stuff. But I got some pretty nasty ruts up there. This is the pond site, believe it or not. That's where it all collects. That's what you saw Bruno playing in. And even Chad texted me, Chad Doss Farms, my older brother. He texted me, he's like, dude, you've got to dam that up and turn that into a pond. I would love to. I'd love to have this be a pond up here. But that is one area, guys, I have no expertise in. Someday I would really like to focus on it, but there's nowhere under the driveway. Maybe some rabbits, holes that go across for groundhogs, I don't know. But it's not going anywhere. It somehow just absorbs into the ground extremely quickly.
I think we would have to line it with clay to get it to pack down.
Can you order that much clay? Or do you have to just get a liner and put it down?
I'm not the person to ask that. I don't know anything about ponds.
So you pond pros out there, I think Chad's got a lot of knowledge on ponds, so I need to pick his brain. What is the reality that we could turn this into a pond and use the next big rain to fill it? How do we do that?
Basically, it drained in one day because the next morning I came out and it was all gone.
Yeah. And somebody was super sad about it. This boy is definitely a water dog. He does. You got them web feet? You didn't swim was the only thing. Let's see. Look at them web feet right there. Yeah. That means you're built for it, buddy. I don't know where you got that. Little lab in your bloodline or something. The only thing was, that was the first time Bruno has seen a large body of water. Large. Bigger than his little blue kiddie pool up the way. And he was in heaven. He was bobbing for walnuts. Apparently it brought us a golf ball. I don't know. But we have never seen, it literally cut a river through here. And it since has rained a little bit more, so it's kind of pushed the leaves back over. But I mean, it was coming from my wood pile up there where we cut down that really big dead standing oak and made a huge river to feed the pond. It was also rushing down from right there. I know we've got a lot of water that comes from this direction, so this would be an ideal place to have a pond, so long as it didn't hurt that walnut tree. It won't hurt the tree, right? Just give it something to drink all the time.
I don't know about that.
We are in ignorant territories for Shannon and I because we haven't actually thought this through or how to do this or researched it. Golly, it washes everything out of the woods into this area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Got a little bit of cleanup to do. You see my dual, see that? See
That's
that?
cute.
Yeah.
I like it. Should be pretty easy for
This
me to
one's
see
mine? No, that's mine. We've talked about this.
What are you talking about?
Aw. See how sad he is? There's no pond here.
Although,
Where'd my pond go, Mom?
do you see what he has in his mouth? Hey, leave it.
Mister.
Bruno. Thank you. I appreciate you finding it for me.
He's so
You just can't
cute.
have it, okay?
Silly boy. Yeah, you got in a little trouble, didn't you? Uh-huh.
He really likes to find glass and bring it to us, but then he doesn't want to give it to us. So,
Some days, as he's getting a little older, some days he will sit it down and he'll look at me and I'll give him a look and we stare at each other for 20 minutes and then he'll walk away.
I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really stand there for 20 minutes. If it's more than 20 seconds, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's glass. Somehow we grow rocks and we grow glass. And with this heavy of a rain, apparently there was some glass somewhere over on that side of the property that we've not cleaned whatsoever. And now it's here in our future pond site. All right, guys, well, Shannon's gonna help me build a pond. She's just gonna do it all, and I'm gonna say, cool, and we're gonna play in it. Me and Bruno.
I'll get right on that.
Thank you. Well, it is beautiful out here, and I can hear my tractor calling my name to do some driveway repair.
Go for it.
Shucks, I gotta drive the tractor around with my Bruno, man.
What a shame.
Well, guys, we hope everyone was safe through the storms if they hit your area. We definitely were praying for you all and our family and everybody around here, and fortunately it was just a whole lot of rain that was much needed.
Very needed.
We love and appreciate you guys. We thank you for coming on this journey with us, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I wish there was a pond here, a pond here, a pond here. That's a pretty good song, dude. I know. He gets in the most awkward positions when he tries to chew on curly sticks.